Boyfriend cheated and ghosted me. Plus all updates. Dude couldn't even man up and tell me that he didn't want to be together anymore. He had me thinking that he was dead somewhere because he wouldn't reply back to me for 2 days. His roommate had to call me and let me know that yeah, he's fine, he's cheating on you with my ex. So not only is he screwing me over, but he's also screwing over his roommate, his supposed best friend. What a fucking shitty person. I can't believe I was fooled. I almost told this person I loved him. I'm so mad at myself. I'm so disgusted. Update 1, 4 days later. So, I went to my ex's house on Wednesday to grab some things I left there and did some unhinged and petty things to his room as his roommate egged me on. His roommate felt so bad for me. Hell, I felt so bad for him. He still has to live with the guy who betrayed him. I offered to buy him lunch and he accepted and offered me a toke. We went to a Thai place and I ate one piece of my food. My appetite has been completely lost, and pondered on if what I did, trashing my ex's room, was justified. I asked the roommate and he was shocked, responding with, "Don't you think he deserved it?" Indeed he did, but I'm such a nice person. I felt like I had gone a little psycho about it. I took him back to the apartment and told him how I was sad I wouldn't see their cat anymore. He told me I could come over whenever I wanted to, even just to fuck with my ex. I asked if he had any St. Patrick's Day plans, and he said, yeah, come out with me. So I accepted. We texted for a few days. I let him know I was making shepherd's pie for my parents, and he commented on how he hadn't had it in a while. I offered to bring him some since I had intended on making some for them on Friday, if everything hadn't blown up anyway. So I made the pies on Friday afternoon, and headed out to meet him at a bar that evening. Arrived to the bar, he introduced me to everyone all night as my roommate's ex-girlfriend that he cheated on with my ex. So although I got sympathy, I felt uneasy on how these random people and his co-workers went to his job to get free drinks would view me. He'd been drinking all day while I had just started, so I was looking out for him a little. We went to smoke in his car, then went to a house party after. Now, at this party, he was putting his arm around me and hugging me. It felt nice. We left the party and went back to his car. We spoke for a moment before he asked to kiss me. I said, sure, and we made out for a bit. He walked me to my car and he asked if I wanted to go back to the apartment with him, with the possibility of seeing my ex? Not now. I headed home instead. It wasn't my intention to get with the roommate. I know it won't lead to anything serious because he's too young for me, and I just can't set my head, heart straight for anything physical right now. Also, I'm late in my cycle. 4 days late. I'm hoping it's just from the stress. TLDR, basically cheating ex-boyfriend to going out with his roommate pipeline. Update 2, 1 month later. Hello again, Reddit. I don't really have much of an update, but just wanted to let everyone know that it's been pretty okay for me. I've moved into my own place with my cat, and we've officially been here 10 days. It's been great, besides my cat's initial anxiousness, but she's getting used to it. I haven't spoken to my ex's roommate in weeks. We both started feeling weird about the situation, but remain Pokemon Go friends. As for my ex, him and the girl broke up, and I haven't heard from him at all. He views all my social media, but has made no effort to speak with me, which I'm thankful for. Guess he's just looking to see what he's missing out on. I'll be going to a concert next week, which my mom said she'd fund for me, and my older sister recently told me she's paying my phone bill for the rest of the year. I've really been so lucky this month, and I know I deserve it. My friend who gave me my cat is also giving me a kitten from their newest litter. I can't wait to have my own little void and hope they can bring my kitty out of her shell. I've started therapy since. This is the only bad update. I had a panic attack while I was intimate with a guy. I told him that I felt it was too soon since the breakup, and even warned him I might cry, and he was okay with it until I was sobbing and hyperventilating into his pillow. I left his place and proceeded to chain smoke, cry my entire way home. Somehow, that didn't scare him off, and he's asked to see me since, but I don't think I will. I'm thinking I'll stay single and alone for a bit, focus on improving myself. So that's the update and probably the last one. I'm just gonna be healing, glowing up and thriving. Update 3, 4 months later. Hello, it's been a while, Reddit. So big and small changes have happened since my initial post. That's now since been deleted, I apologize. But a little TLDR, my boyfriend of 4 months cheated on me with his roommate's crazy ex-girlfriend. I found out from the roommate since my boyfriend ghosted me. I've since moved out on my own, which is exciting. I love my new place. I got a kitten, and she's the absolute best, and gets along so well with my other cat, plus they're sisters. Same mom, different litters. I was seeing a therapist for a while. I hang out with friends more, went to concerts, traveled, etc. Now I guess on to the juicier stuff. Honestly, not much has happened. I unfollowed him on socials, but he continued to view my things for a few months until I had a dream about him telling me he got a new job, and he was going to be a dad. I woke up in a terrible mood from that, and went into work only to drive behind who? My ex on his way to work. Then that same day, he unfollowed me on socials. About time. I texted his roommate since we're friends, only friends, and asked him about the pregnancy. He said, "He did mention something to me the other day, and I was confused, but after having you ask, it makes sense." So yeah, he got the girl he cheated on me with pregnant within 2-3 months. Congrats to them. I hope they live in misery with each other. I've gone on a few dates here and there. I now have intimacy issues, so I don't like people touching me, much less engaging in sexual acts with me, so currently going through a dry spell, lol. I'm just enjoying my life, stress-free and cheater-free. Or so I thought. Since we unfollowed each other on socials, I thought that'd be it. I reposted a funny video yesterday, and he viewed it today. This sorry excuse of a man went out of his way to look me up and view my story. I know it's probably best to just block him, but I don't really care to. He lost the best thing that ever happened to him, and he can look on in regret. I doubt that he'll reach out, so I don't think I'll be updating again. Just going to continue to live my best life and enjoy my peace on this earth. Update 4, 4 months later. Hello. It's been a long time. 7 months to be exact since I found out about my ex-boyfriend cheating on me with his best friend, our roommate's ex. I'd like to say that I'm doing great. About a month after that all went down, I got my own place. Just me, my cat, and her half-sister that I got in August. I'm doing great in my job, been to a few concerts, took some much-needed vacations, and been hanging out with my loving family and friends. I have not heard from my ex, and have blocked him on mostly everything. I don't care to know what's going on in his life, and it helps that he lives far from me anyway, so there's no way I'd ever see him besides in passing on the highway, which happened one time, and caused him to finally unfollow me on Instagram, because men are weird and will ghost you, but continue to view your content? Oh well, so long and good riddance. His now ex-roommate has been over to my place a few times. My cats really like him, but he's tried sleeping with me a few times, and I've rejected him each time. I have no interest in him, and especially have no interest in sleeping with someone that was so close to my ex. I've started seeing someone, and he's wonderful. We get along so well, and just started going to the gym together. This is by far my healthiest relationship, despite my reservations of dating someone in the military. When he has to go away for training, I'll take his puppy out to the dog park and care for him while he's gone. He's goofy, caring, and I'm probably at his place half the week. I truly adore him and can't wait to see where this goes. He's going to be meeting my family this weekend for an impromptu Thanksgiving we're having since my sister and her family is in town. She was also in the military, so she has a little interrogation planned, but I'm sure it'll be fine, lol. Anyways, that's the update. Can only hope that life only gets better from here. What do you guys think? Let's discuss in the comments. Follow and like for more stories.